So Franklin and Michael from GTA 5 are doing an Instagram live tomorrow night, and we also got this interesting tweet from Swegta saying something's happening in 24 hours. I think April 3rd is going to be an interesting day for us. What's up guys, Nick Plays Games here, back again today with another video. Today we are going to be talking about a bunch of fake news that has been going on Twitter about GTA 6, an interesting tweet from Swegta, and we also got some other interesting news from Franklin and Michael of GTA 5, and we are going to be seeing a live stream from them tomorrow night, along with a bunch of other stuff that's going on Friday, April the 3rd, that might be interesting for GTA 6. So, starting off with the video, guys, I just want to go over a bunch of stuff I saw on Twitter. So, as I mentioned in my last video, there's a bunch of fake tweets and fake pictures going up all over Twitter. And honestly, since March 25th, it's really just been super crazy. A bunch of people tweeting up fake photos and news of people knowing people from Rockstar, ex-developers and blah, blah, blah. Always stuff like that where, oh, I knew this guy, he used to work at Rockstar, and he told me all this stuff about the story and blah, blah, blah. And something that recently came out is actually this photo. I'm going to throw it up right here, which is apparently supposed to be some secret kind of conference that was held by Rockstar, who they showed this guy the first mission or whatever, and he was able to take one photo. First of all, guys, there's so many holes in that story. First of all, with this coronavirus stuff going on, I'm pretty sure Rockstar is not having any type of press conferences going on. But yeah, aside from that, also, why would another thing is, why would they let the guy take one photo? That doesn't really make any sense. Like, obviously, knowing Rockstar, they'd want to keep it a complete secret. So I don't know why they'd let him take one photo. And yeah, guys, that just debunks the entire story. But also, guys, I want to talk about here a little bit about Swegta's tweet. So as we see from his tweet here, Swegta, I'd say in the GTA community, he's known for being pretty legit. He's probably one of the last people, Mr. Boss for the win. He's probably one of the last people who's going to be making clickbait stuff and tweeting basically a bunch of nonsense. And he said here, expect something awesome in 24 hours. Now I know, guys, that can mean anything. He can be having a kid. It could be anything. But a lot of people are replying here saying Swegta is dropping GTA 6, a Bully 4 announcement, a bunch of stuff here. And people are also replying trusted source. But at the same time, guys, you got to think, just because he says this, he didn't say anything to do with Rockstar Games or GTA 6. So for all we know, guys, this can be anything. I don't want to give it too much attention, but I just wanted to show you guys that tweet. And other than that, guys, I also wanted to talk about these things we saw here about PS5 development. So I don't know if this would really have any effect on GTA 6, but it is definitely something to take a look at. With the new PS5 and Xbox Series X coming out, if you're on the fence and you don't really know which one you're interested in buying, I think this is going to be an interesting read for you. So looking here, there's some rumors about the PS5 development saying it's very difficult for game developers to actually test their games for the PS5. So here we have Jeff Rickle talking here, saying he talked to the devs working on the games. I know several, also people developing directly for Sony. I work in the business in another sector, and the collective feeling is Sony screwed up on this generation. They underestimated Microsoft and were overconfident. Again, expect delays to the PS5 and heating problems to rival the Xbox 360. Sony is really concerned right now. So guys, if you did have an Xbox 360, in the very early stages, Xbox 360 was famous for its red ring of death, and that was caused by overheating. And, that was a huge problem. Even I experienced it myself. I had to send my Xbox back to Microsoft for them to fix. It took two or 3 weeks just for me to get it working again. But, he goes on here to say the underlying issue is Sony did not realize the form factor needed to be changed, and now they are concerned about having to completely redesign it and having it look more like the Xbox Series X tower, but they also are worried it's going to look like they copied Microsoft. He also mentions here, don't you find it odd they have to really show the hardware, despite pressure to do so due to Microsoft, because the hardware fails at an alarming rate. The system cannot maintain its clocks. The M.2 gets hot quickly, meaning more throughput means more power consumption, which means more heat. And he just goes on to say here, You've been warned. Sony rested on its laurels and took for granted what was going on. They heard rumors of what Microsoft was doing, but did not believe Microsoft could pull it off. Third parties have also verified Microsoft achieved all they set out to do and have tested the Xbox Series X, and Microsoft was very open about letting them. And this is why Sony rushed to get things out. And the debate right now is that they might delay the PS5 6 to 12 months to get it right, or do they force it out to be distributed to keep pace with Microsoft and deal with the high fail rate and performance issues. I know for a fact attempts to optimize for PS5 take far more work than the Xbox Series X, and the developers say that the Xbox delivers steady power that is always predictable, while the PS5 does not, and is not even predictable all the time. This makes optimizing near impossible, and it cannot always deliver the power you ask to, even in short bursts. And for the last point of today's video, I want to look at Sean Fontino's Instagram. I want to show you guys this post here. So he actually did post here a day ago. So April 1st he posted him and a photo of Ned Luke. Now if you don't know who Sean Fontino is, he is the voice actor for Franklin from GTA 5. And Franklin's character model was actually based a little bit off of him, his face and his model. We can see the bit of a resemblance between the GTA 5 characters and their voice actors. But he posted this post here on April 1st saying, me and my big homie Ned Luke, and if you guys don't know, Ned Luke is obviously Michael from GTA 5. We have me and my big homie Ned Luke here, going live Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 noon West Coast time. Tune in to find out what we got cracking. Franklin and Michael. And we got Michael comment here with 5 stars. Guys, this is such a huge stretch, but honestly, 5 stars can refer to anything. Maybe it's GTA 5. Maybe they have a 5-star wanted level. I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to say this post here is hinting that they're going to say something about GTA 6, but I just wanted to show you guys this. Just because there's so much hype right now going around GTA, and you guys are probably going to see this, and it can come out to anything. But this, as along with Swegta's tweet, kind of comes in together with the April 3rd post. And also, guys, if you do remember that cryptic guy, the Scottish guy who kept posting on the GTA forums, he did also say April 2nd or April 3rd is the last chance. He said he was going to be resurrected or whatever that's supposed to mean. So, these 3 things are coming tied in together for tomorrow. And, guys, I'm not telling you guys to get your hopes up, because, we've got our hopes up far too many times in the past 2 weeks, all for nothing. So, don't get too hyped. This honestly, guys, most likely it's probably going to be nothing. But, at the end of the day, I'm always keeping my eyes peeled. And if something does actually come out, if they say, maybe Franklin hints at something on the live or whatever it is, if something does come out, you're definitely going to hear me talk about here on my channel. But yeah, guys, that's basically today's news on GTA 6. Other than that, guys, I'd say, if you are watching videos on this, be wary. It's a super hype topic right now, so there's going to be people making a lot of videos on it, and a lot of people are just going to be talking a bunch of nonsense and fake news about it. But yeah, guys, definitely be wary about it. If something does come out, or anything somewhat relevant to the video, or sorry, somewhat relevant to GTA 6 doesn't come out, I'm definitely going to be making a video on it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any comments, let me know. And that's pretty much been it for me. It's Nick Plays Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.